welcome to this presentation for Eventure Together. We're really excited to present this to you, so without further ado, So a little bit about our team. We have Luke, our lovely API developer, who's in charge of all things related to the Google API that we worked with, everything that is in the app that relates to Google Calendars, Google Maps, everything on that end is what he did. Also helped a little bit with our recommendation system. We've got myself, Jareth Rawlings, our UI UX developer, trying to make sure everything is as visually pleasing as possible and as simple as possible on the front end there. We also have Julian, who is our database wizard, did a lot of work to make sure everything was up to snuff for handling all of our data. And of course, we have a fantastic full stack developer in Enrique, who was working on plenty of things both in front of and behind the scenes. So let's talk a little bit about the purpose of Eventure Together. Why did we make it? What is it? Things like that. So first off, we wanted to help users find their people and their place through mutual interest. What does that mean? Well, in an increasingly online world, we wanted to make sure that people are still getting out of the house, still wanting to do things with their friends, with new people, meeting together in person. Because going to places alone sucks, right? So what our thought was, in order to help people make new friends and find fun things to do together, we'd try our hand at a technological solution. It's not always so simple to be able to make friends and go to new places alone. So we decided to try and help users connect to each other and to find fun things to do together with each other. So let's talk about Bentley in order to introduce you to this app a bit better. See, Bentley is a college student, loves movies and TV shows. She's really excited about a lot of different things, including Comic-Con. She wants to go there, have a good time there, maybe make some new friends, but she doesn't want to go alone. And none of her friend group at college is really interested in taking the trip out there, and a solo trip out to San Diego would be extremely expensive for her, as she is on a college salary, if you know what I mean. But with Eventure Together, she is able to find people who share her interests. She's able to find people who connect with her, who want to go to Comic-Con, that are probably scattered around Utah, outside of Utah, wherever. And she's able to find a group that's going and is able to sort of split the cost with them. And if that fails, she's able to create a group in order to find more people who do have interest and see who would be interested in going there with her. And we also have another user named Scott. He is a chess club admin, and he wants to get more people to join the club, right? Because there's not very many members, and there's like virtually nobody knows about it. So what he decides to do is download Eventure Together, and he creates a publicly available event on Eventure Together so people can see it. And then the chess club starts to see more people attend because they're starting to advertise more. They're starting to reach out to people on the app in order to get more interest. And due to these actions, the chess club sees its numbers swell. And now we'll turn the time over to our lovely friend Luke for a bit of a project demo to show you what the app does for you.
Hey guys, Luke here. Got my phone right here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what our app's all about.
Alright, so I just downloaded Eventure Together, and I have landed here at our landing page where I can see a calendar and a section for upcoming events. However, I'm not set to go to any events, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into our Explorer. And here I can see a big old list of all events that are going to be happening near me. This one looks interesting. I like the planet. I can see all the details of the event here. I can see who's going. I'm going to go ahead and RSVP. Now, after I've RSVP'd to an event, I can go back to my home page, and I can see that it's shown up right there. If a card view isn't your style for looking for things to do, that's alright. We have a fully functioning map screen where you can see events that are happening around you. You can filter by how far away they are, or by the time of the next week. So I found an event that I want to go to, but similar to Bentley, I don't have anybody to go to it with. That's okay, because we can also help with that. I'm going to head back over to the Explore screen, and as you can see, it's not just events that you can look for. You can filter by groups and individuals to help you find people that have similar interests. Our system will recommend people to you based on your activity on our app. Now, I already found a friend, and I have been chatting with them about going to the event that I registered for. So I can bounce back over to the chat screen, and I've got a direct message here with Jareth, who you can see I've been chatting with to go to that event. There's also group chats instead of just direct chats if you have a group of people that you're trying to get to go to something. Eventure Together has many tools to help you keep track of things that you've signed up for or people that you're talking to. For example, this calendar view right here will put dots on where you have signed up for events. And you can just hold-click on a date to see what you signed up for. Now you can even export those events to your own calendar by clicking this icon down here on the event card. If you hit the hamburger icon in the top left, then you can see a list of your events, groups, and friends by clicking on one of these buttons. Now, many people may not love the white and purple, or the way the cards work. And that's okay, because we have a settings menu that allows you to change appearances and layouts so that you can personalize it to exactly how you like, such as setting to dark mode. I've done a whole lot of exploring, but what if you can't find anything that looks good to you? Well, that's okay, because you can be someone to create that thing. Down here in this new button, you can see I have an option to create an event or a group. Hitting these will take you to a form where you can fill out all the information needed.
That's all for me. Hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, here's a broad overview of our system architecture, and I'll quickly cover everything. So, Eventure Together is an Android app developed using Flutter for our front end. We integrated Google Calendars and Google Maps APIs into it. For our backend, we used Postgres databases hosted via Supabase. Our internal API recommendation system uses Postman for automated web requests, and the REST API is developed using FastAPI and Unicorn. The recommendation generation itself is hosted on the KLab servers at the University of Utah. This in turn is able to interact with our databases and then send the recommendations to the front end, or receive info about users and send it to the recommendation generator. Our web scraper was developed using Playwright and Python to help populate our databases with events. So in summary, we wrote about 8,500 lines of code ourselves. We closed 144 issues and fixed 38 bugs. We had roughly 12 regular users who provided us with feedback and help finding any bugs. And now I'll hand it over to Enrique.
Thank you for watching our video. I'd like to give thanks to our professor Jim and our TA Nafir for helping us along the way with this project. Thank you to our team members and have a good day.